Happy market day, guys.
I've sold so much today.
Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Emily. I'm the owner of Emily Page Company. I'm a 24-year-old small business owner based out of Columbus, Ohio. We're in full-blown market season, so this is going to be yet again another market vlog. This weekend I only have one market, and it's with one of my absolute favorite markets of all time, the Dublin market. I believe I have 3 other market vlogs taking you guys along with me for previous markets with them, so this weekend's going to be yet again another one. This is one of my favorite markets ever, and it's only a 3-hour market, so we normally start setting up around 7 a.m. and then the market's from 9 to 12, and then we start tearing down and we're all out around 1:30ish. And the foot traffic is so high, like the amount of products and just how many sales I have is absolutely insane. So I'm just so excited for this weekend. I'm so mad at myself that I didn't take you guys along with me last weekend. In my last video I talked about how I was just going to be taking a break and that I wasn't expecting the last market to go as well as it did. My last Dublin market, it was one of my highest sales markets with them ever, and that's crazy because it was in May, and May's normally a slower month for markets. Like, they're not like out of the ballpark markets, and this was an out of the ballpark market for me, so I'm just beating myself up that I didn't take you guys along with me. But totally fine because I'm taking you guys along with me for this weekend. Last weekend, like I said, I wasn't expecting it to be as crazy as it was, but it was Memorial Day weekend, so I think that's why it was a little bit busier than usual. And I'm a little nervous about how much boutique inventory I have because last weekend I sold so much boutique items. So when I order my boutique items, I order them out like 2 weeks in advance, and I had a lot of inventory, so I didn't want to order more because I don't want to sit on inventory. And I have literally so much stuff coming next week, like Monday, Tuesday of next week, but I know I have plenty of stuff this week. I just wish I had a little bit more, but you guys know how I am. I love having my booth filled to the brim, but I still have plenty of items, and I'm just really excited about this market. Now, to give you guys a little bit of a rundown, there is a Memorial Day golf tournament that is next week, but people are starting to come this week, so Dublin's going to be like insanely busy. And the market that's happening next week, which it's going to be nuts because of the golf tournament. It's always super crazy that weekend in Dublin. So I'm really planning next weekend, and I'm also going to be introducing, I think, some fall items next weekend. I know it's a little early for the summer, but I'd rather just have them and just kind of get a feel for what people are wanting to purchase this year. So that is the little rundown. I think it's going to be absolutely crazy this weekend. I think this market's going to be a really good one. So today's currently Friday. I have the van all packed up, and for this market I have a 10 by 20 booth. And I'm so excited. I love having a 10 by 20 booth. So our van is packed to the brim as usual. It's around 6 p.m. and Parker is grilling burgers on the grill right now, and I'm gonna have a little onion bun like the In-N-Out. I live in Ohio, so we are not remotely close to In-N-Out, but it's going to be the experience. And I'm not sure how long this vlog is going to be. I know that you guys like longer vlogs, but I'm only doing one market this weekend, and the market's only 3 hours, so not sure how long it's going to be, but we'll see. I'm gonna try to make it long for you guys. I love filming time lapse of my booth, and I think I'm gonna position you guys to where you can see like what customers are purchasing. I think it's so cool like how different every order is and just what catches people's eye at markets. So I'm going to be doing different angles for different time lapses because I love watching them back, and I hope that you guys do too because my booth gets really busy and it's just so cool to watch. So that is kind of the schedule for this weekend. We have a market on Saturday, and then we'll literally have our whole Saturday open, and then on Sunday I will be reading. I literally just bought this book for Sunday. Frida McFadden is one of my favorite authors of all time, and I haven't read this one yet. I think I've read all of her other books, so Sunday, this will be my plan. All right, guys, so I'm going to chillax for the rest of the weekend, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow on market day.
Happy market day, guys. It's around 6:30, and the drive to Dublin is about 30 minutes, so we're going to head over that way, and I'll catch you guys when we start setting up. time is around 7:30 and we just got done unloading the van, so all my products are in my booth right here. And sorry I was a little quick earlier, we're a little late and I'm a very time punctual person, so I was a little stressed out, but we're here, we're setting up, and I'll show you guys how long it takes me to set up. But right now it's 7:30, so let's get everything together and make my booth look cute. The time is around 8:30 and my booth is all set up, all ready to go, and I swear this market people always shop 30 minutes earlier and like 30 minutes after because it's only a 3-hour market. So my booth looks great. We're all set up, all ready to go, and we started setting up at 7 and we got done around 8:15ish. So it doesn't take too long to set up considering this is a 10 by 20 booth. So let me give you guys a tour of my booth, so let's get into it. just got my first 2 sales. She bought a pink bow tote bag, a Cleveland, Ohio crew neck, and then this jumpsuit that's so pretty. It's like in this little lavender color. So we're off to a really good start. It's not 9 o'clock yet, but so far we're doing really good. The time's around 9:30 and we're selling a little bit of everything, but I feel like embroidered things are my number one today. Selling a lot of embroidered stuff. So I'm gonna put you guys above so you guys can see what it looks like, but people really start shopping like really early at this market. It's 9:30 right now, it's until 12. So let me put you guys above so you guys can see what it looks like in the beginning of the market. The time is around 10:30 and we were having some card reader issues, but I'm hanging up some more inventory. It's really awesome today. It's super busy today, but the card reader like made my heart stop. I was so nervous, but so far so good. And yeah, I'll do another time lapse for you guys. The market just ended. It's around 12:10 and we're just tearing everything down. Parker's going to get the van right now. But guys, I've sold so much today. Like today, I did better than last weekend, which is crazy. I wasn't expecting. So I'm glad I took you guys along with me for today. Today was a little stressing. I was just very, today was stressing. I was just very stressed out today because I kept having issues with my card reader and then it would take forever to update. Like it updated in the middle of the market. So it ended up being okay though. It just, people were very patient with me, thank goodness. So we're gonna tear everything down, but that's it for my market today, and I can't wait to share my stats with you guys later today, so stay tuned. Happy Tuesday, guys. I just got to the warehouse. I haven't loaded the van yet. Normally when I unload it, it's like all behind me, so everything is still in the van and I still have to go through everything, but we'll get to it today. As you guys can see, I'm sitting on the floor of my lovely warehouse. I'm literally sitting right in the middle of the van. It's to the right of me, but this is just how it is, and I thought I would record right here, and it's a little echoey in here, so bear with me if you do hear some echo. If you're new to watching my market vlogs, I typically share with you guys my market stats. We'll go over my total number of orders, total number of sales, and then my top 5 bestsellers. I really enjoy sharing my top 5 bestsellers with you guys because it's so cool to look back and reflect on what did good,
versus different markets, because something that does really good at a market, I may not sell like any of at a different market. So it's just very interesting what catches people's eye and just what people purchase that market. There's a fly in here right now, and I just had a delivery and I opened that door, so he must have flown in here. So overall, I was super happy with how I did for this market. This is only a 3-hour market. It's from 9 to 12, but people show up for those 3 hours. And I also saw a lot of repeat customers, and it was just a really good day for me. I had a lot of fun. I have my laptop with me, so let's get into Saturday's market stats. My total number of orders was 135 orders, so that means 135 transactions. And then for my total number of sales, I sold 274 products, which is literally so crazy. I feel like that market we were selling a little bit of everything, but like I said earlier in the video, I really didn't have too many boutique items. Like, yes, I still had a lot, but I wish I would have had more of a variety, but it just wasn't in transit yet and I just didn't have it. But I feel like at that market, I was selling a lot of embroidered goods and cups. We were selling a lot of embroidered pieces. I came back with a lot less. So it's just interesting because the week before I was selling a lot of boutique things. So I feel like embroidered pieces were my #1 seller for this market. And then let's get into my top 5 best sellers for this market. And I'll put a little picture somewhere up top for you guys to see, so you guys know what product I'm talking about and what it looks like. At number 5, we have my weekend is fully booked crew neck. I sold a total of 7 of these, and I offer these in a t-shirt and a crew neck version, but it was a little chilly that morning, so I think that's why I sold more of the crew neck version. And as you guys saw in my booth tour, I have those crew necks like front and centered right there, so I think that's why these hit top 5 too, because when people are walking by my booth, that's a product that they see. So this one always hits top 5, and I always showcase it too, so I think that's why it hits the top 5. At number 4, we have the Drink Coffee Read Books crop t-shirt version, and I sold a total of 11 of these. This design has been hitting my top 5 the past few weeks, and I really love this. It's the perfect length cropped. It's like a longer, relaxed, boxy cropped. So I think that's why it's been hitting top 5, because it's just so cute, and it's the perfect summer t-shirt. Number 3, this one always hits my top 5. If you have watched my market vlogs before, I'm sure you can guess what it is. Blind Date with the Book. I ended up selling a total of 13 of these, and I sell pretty much romance and then thriller and then young adult fiction too. So I think these do really well because I have them in 2 different spots in my booth. So I have them on my giftable table that's facing, like, I'm facing this way, they're facing this way. And then I also have it on my bookshelf that's facing customers when they walk by. So I think this also catches people's eye when they're walking by, because it's just something that, you know, you can quickly glance and see what it is. These always hit top 5, and I really enjoy selling them. I love hearing what people think when they open the book, or if they haven't read it yet. And normally people will message me and tell me what they thought of the book after they read it, so it's just really cool. I really enjoy selling this product. Number 2, this product always cracks me up when it hits the top 5. It's just a very like silly item. So it is the pink squiggly straws. I sold a total of 16 of these. I bring 12 different straw options with me to markets, and the pink and the green squiggly straws always do really good. And I don't know if you guys can see behind me, but I just got some new straws delivered this week, so I'm excited to bring them to my next market. And then number 1, I don't think this has made top 5 yet. It might have like a couple weeks ago, but I always sell a lot of these. I just don't sell enough for it to hit top 5 versus other products I sell. So at number 1, we have my Columbus crew neck. I sold a total of 16 of these. I offer this design in 3 different variations. So I offer it in the crew neck, which you guys are seeing in the picture above. And then I offer it in a Comfort Colors pepper t-shirt, and then the boxy Comfort Colors ivory shirt. So I think for this market, I sold a lot of the crew necks because, again, it was very chilly in the morning. But I typically sell, I feel like, a lot of the boxy ivory t-shirts. So it's just interesting. I always sell a lot of the Columbus ones, but again, it's just so different every market, and then the weather and the temperature. So I sold these, and these hit number 1, which makes me really happy. In my notes section, I had a couple highlights that I wanted to share with you guys. So I was having some card reader issues for this market. I use the POS Go, and I go through Shopify is like everything that I go through. And when I was checking people out, it was like every 4th or 5th customer, it wasn't reading their card. So I would try it again and it would go through. It wasn't charging them twice. It was just saying like there was an error on Shopify's end. And then in the middle of the market, when I had a huge line, my card reader decided to update in the middle of it. Thankfully, it was super quick, but I was just having card reader issues, and I typically don't have issues with my card reader, so it was a little stressful, but it ended up working out okay, and people were really patient with me, so it ended up being okay. But I'm just really hoping that my next market, there's not a weird issue on Shopify's end. I don't think I've ever shared this with you guys before, what Parker does at markets with me. So obviously he helps me tear down and set up, but I wanted to kind of go more into depth into what he does. So as you guys can see in the time lapse, he was on his phone a lot. So when I get like a really big line, he basically just like restocks the market the whole time. So he has an app on his phone. It's the Shopify POS app. So every time someone checks out with me, it counts as an order. So he's just going through those orders, and then in his notes section, he'll write down like Columbus large crew neck or lavender large t-shirt, for example. So then he'll go through like a certain amount, and then he'll restock all those items and then do it all over again. And this method works for him. I think it's really smart to do it this way because sometimes there's people that buy like 4 or 5 t-shirts from me, and my boutique items, we don't restock. Like what I have is everything that's out. And then the only thing he restocks is the cups and then the embroidered apparel. So sometimes it's hard to keep up because there's just a lot of people that are in line checking out, or people are buying a lot of items, which literally makes me so happy. Like the fact that people bring up like, I don't know, just even one item just makes me so happy. So that's what he does. I don't think I've ever kind of gone into depth as to what he does. And then sometimes at markets, I just need like a teeny tiny break. So he'll check out customers, and then I'll restock whatever he set to the side for me to restock. So it's really nice having someone to go to markets with me and kind of switch on and off when I do get tired. Before, I was doing markets by myself, and it was a lot, and I just couldn't keep up anymore. So that's what he does at markets with me, and I'm so grateful for his help. This is the last highlight that I want to share with you guys, and I thought it was so sweet. This lady came up to my booth, and it was kind of towards like the end of the market, like around 11:30. And a lot of people at this market bring their own tote bag, and I asked her like, oh, do you want a bag? And she was like, no, I'm okay. And she was like, wait, are you the booth that has the pink bags? I see literally everyone carrying around a pink bag. And I was like, that is me. Like, I'm sure you guys see in the video, but I have these cute pink, like they're kind of neon bags, but they really stand out. And I was like, yeah, do you want a bag? And she was like, yeah, I'm gonna save my tote bag for my veggies. I want the pink bag for the whole experience. I just think it's so cool seeing people walk around with my pink bags that have my like little logo on it. So that's another reason why I do the pink bags. I used to just do the craft bags, but the pink bags are me, and they make my brand stand out, and people are like, oh my gosh, where do you get that? So I just think it's super cool. This weekend we have 2 markets, and Saturday is going to be absolutely crazy. It's the Memorial Tournament in Dublin. So there's a lot of people that are traveling who have never been to Dublin before or just visiting. So there's going to be a lot of people at this market. I remember last year I did the Memorial Tournament market weekend, and it was absolutely crazy. And this year I have a double booth, and I'm bringing so much with me, like the most I've ever brought with me before, because I got a ton of deliveries today. So Saturday is going to be crazy, and then on Sunday we're going to be back with Canal Winchester Makers Market. So I'm going to be taking you guys along with me for the weekend in my next video. I really do enjoy taking you guys along with me for the weekend. I think it's so much fun to just show you guys behind the scenes, and that sometimes it's not always sunshine and rainbows, but I really do try to make the best of every situation, and I just enjoy taking you guys along with me and reflecting on how I've done for the weekend. So if you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.